All right, what's up, everybody? It's Tatiana coming at you live, and as you can see, I am solo dolo today. Whew, I'm glad to be doing this by myself. Oh, wait, here he comes.
She lying to y'all.
You late to the party. I had, 14 seconds by myself? I was so excited.
It's all good, Miss Parker. Oh, we are here today. And guess what we're talking about, folks?
What are we talking about?
Skin in the game.
Okay, skin in the game. But let me just say, before we really dig into it, you done came in and just kind of took over. I liked being by myself.
Lies.
I had all the spotlight, took all the shine. But anyway, okay, yeah.
So skin in the game. So
what is it? What is it, Mike? What is it? Come on.
So what we talking about skin in the game is talking about you've been doing something for a while. You know, that's an old folks saying. You got skin in this game to understand what we're talking about, Parker.
So basically, experience.
Yes.
Okay.
Experience is always the best teacher. That's what they say. Ain't that right?
It is.
Okay.
If you don't learn from it, that's your fault.
Exactly. So, you know, what we're talking about is, and with the skin in the game that we learned from Watch for the Hook, we came in very new. Like, nobody really much told us much.
Told us nothing.
Yeah, we pretty much had to figure it out on our own.
We did.
Had to fend for ourselves. Check out that episode also on the
That's
Watch
right.
for the Hook Business and Entrepreneur Podcast.
Caught some of them crickets, too. They was chirping.
Yep.
That's the episode.
All right, that was last week's episode. And you know, hey, but what we learned is the more you do something, hopefully the better you get at it.
Yeah.
And so that was what we talk about, getting skin in the game.
Yes.
So it's basically the longer you're at it, the better you should be at it.
Should.
Yeah,
Should.
should is
Okay,
an
should.
operative word.
It is.
So we say should to be
Should.
like you should be learning, you should be progressing.
And you should be making changes.
Yes, you should be learning, curbing, and swerving, but still going in a straight line. Yeah, ask me how that works,
I
but
don't
that's how it
know
works.
how that works. Somehow that
But that's
sounds
how it
like
works.
a
I
Saturday
mean, so
night.
even think about us. Our skin in the game started with what? We started with research. Doing your research.
We did our research. That's an episode.
All right. So then, after you did your research, we started doing what? Formalizing and thinking.
Yeah.
We started thinking about what do we want to do next.
How do we want to do it? How do we want to execute? What do we want to do? Is this worth doing?
Exactly. And then after that, we said, well, what are we going to put out, Michael? What are we going to put out, Tatiana?
So, meaning we were getting ready to put our creators on display.
Yes. That is exactly
That's the
true.
episode.
Yep, that is so true. And then after we decided to do all those things, we executed the plan, and then we came with the what? Products.
We did products.
So, I mean, that's your skin.
Yeah, because
You got your first layer of skin as your first round of products.
Yeah, you building up experience.
Yes.
That's
So,
your resume. Like, you can put all of this stuff on your resume.
you just said it. That Watch for the Hook's is a
That's our resume.
Yes, that's so good. Girl,
Yeah.
high five. You hit that right on the head. Skin in the game is building your resume.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
So,
It
and
is.
when you think about it, we have to understand that there are very rarely overnight successes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think, man, if this doesn't work 2 to 3 weeks, I'm done.
Tapping out.
Yeah, you have not even tried to get no skin.
You haven't. You ain't tried to figure out nothing.
Nope, you just thinking, oh, I'm gonna hit it right now. It's not the lottery, folks.
Nope.
It's not.
You weren't anticipating hearing those crickets.
Nope. Everybody think I'm gonna kill him with this one. They still alive. They still
Oh, they
alive.
still working around. Yeah.
So, you know, when we talk about, you know, getting the skin in the game, it's just you as an entrepreneur, as a business person, hell, as a damn podcaster. Right now, we're getting skin in the game and podcasting too, because this is episode 42, folks.
It is. That's crazy.
Almost a year worth of episodes.
Oh my God, we are technically, it's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
We're technically 10 episodes away. We
From
gotta do something special for episode 52. Yeah, we're gonna be thinking of something.
Yeah. And like I say, we just hope y'all tune in on the Watch for the Hook Wednesdays, because we drop our podcast every Wednesday.
Yes, we do.
And you know, and also, you know, check out Miss Parker and the lovely Watch for the Hook, Thinking About Things Differently ensemble. We got to think about things differently t-shirt at www.watch4thehook.com. Come by and check out the latest apparel. Speaking of latest apparel, The definition tee is out here, and folks, they're loving it.
Yes.
They are loving
yes.
it. You know, we're happy with the response we're getting. So come by, check out the apparel. Once again, www.watch4thehook.com. Come get some of our skin in the game. So come on, get some of that.
That sounds kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, he was taking skin off.
Oh God, that sounds
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Anyway, we've digressed.
Yeah.
Skin in the game.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, no, most
You don't have a choice.
No, you don't, because this is
You
the
don't.
thing. How are you going to say you're getting better at something if you're not doing it?
That's right. You're just at that point. You're having visions of gumdrops and lollipops.
Yeah. And that shit don't sell
It
unless you
doesn't.
in the gumdrops and lollipop business.
Then that's different.
Yeah. If you're not in the gumdrops and lollipop business, then you and shit me dreaming about gumdrops and lollipops.
But to really get that experience, those bullet points to put on your resume per se, you really do have to be willing to try some things out. You got to be willing to like execute things differently to see which way works best.
Yeah. If somebody was asking, so Mike, what's y'all skin in the game at Watch for the Hook? Okay, so our skin in the game is we sell short sleeve t-shirts, we sell hats, we sell beanies,
Yeah.
we sell long sleeve t-shirts, we sell hoodies, we sell tank tops. All those are layers of skin, folks.
But even still, like, that's your perspective
Yeah.
of skin in the game.
Mm-hmm.
My perspective of skin in the game is you're more front end, I'm back end.
Gotcha.
It's being around since 2019,
Mm-hmm.
whether we had launched or not, because there's so much work that goes into that backside of it that you don't see.
And you'll never see.
Right. That goes to, okay, we have this idea. Let's make it evolve and steamroll into something tangible.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing everything we need to do to make this possible.
Mm-hmm.
Working on a website, that's the back end.
Yeah.
So part of my skin, that's another bullet. That's part of my skin in the game.
Yeah.
Working on a website.
Website maintenance.
Website maintenance. Website analytics.
Yes.
That's a topic we're going to do one day.
Oh, yeah.
Just really working on the creatives. Finding a freaking designer
Oh, yeah.
that's going to understand your vision and be able to help you communicate that to the people, get that message across, convey that.
Social media
Sourcing.
Yeah, sourcing. Social media management.
Social media management, networking, really being open to be transparent,
Yes.
wrapping your arms around your story,
Exactly.
like all of that. That's the bullets that equates to my version of skin in the game.
And you don't get that unless you're doing what? The work.
I was gonna say the work.
Yeah. If you're not doing the work, you're not getting any
No.
skin.
That's like when you go to an interview and they ask you a question and you knock it out the park because you've done all of that and more to be able to answer that question. Then they ask you a question where you don't have an answer for it. So you ain't got no skin in the game with that
Exactly.
because you can't speak to it. Can
And
you
that's-
speak to it?
And that's one of the main things that people have to understand is that you can't be fly by night and get skin.
No, it don't work like that.
No. If you're fly by night, that means you're done soon. Which means you haven't gotten skin. So then you can come back and say, well, I tried this. And they're like, so how'd it go? And you're like, well, 6 weeks later, I quit.
That
They got
don't
no
work.
skin.
Yeah, that
They're
don't
not going
work.
to count that as skin.
There's no longevity.
Yeah. Skin in the game comes from doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, and doing it again and again.
That's what I was gonna say, and then doing it again.
Exactly. So when we talk about getting skin in the game, we're talking about you working your business, your service repeatedly over and over again to whomever your target audience is.
Yes.
And showing them you're evolving as you go along.
But let me take you a step further. You said getting this to their target audience. A lot of times, that target audience ain't even defined until you have a certain amount of skin in the game. Because, y'all, it takes work to figure that target audience out.
Yeah, because what they say, you can't sell to everybody.
Can't say, you selling to everybody, you ain't selling to nobody.
Say it one more time for the girl in the back.
Selling to everybody, you ain't selling to nobody.
Exactly. So when people are entrepreneurs now here, I'm gonna get everybody to get my stuff.
The bodegas, I call them bodegas. Let me stop.
Yeah, so if you're doing get things to everybody, then you're actually almost maybe getting to nobody.
Yep.
Yep. If you're trying to grab and get attached to everything that's out there,
It doesn't.
you may not get attached to anything at
Yeah, like you're literally trying to be. No, I'm not gonna call that store. I'm not gonna say
all. Yeah,
that store.
and so you just gotta sit there and you gotta be careful about what you're presenting
Yes.
as you are getting your skin in the game.
Yes, what you're offering, how you're offering it. Because let me tell you something. I know I didn't interrupt.
No,
I
go
ain't
ahead,
gonna tell
girl. Tell it.
you something. Let me tell you something. No matter what you think, how you think, people monitor like something as small as price fluctuations.
Oh, most definitely.
They monitor that. So if they see you came out the door with a $60 t-shirt and they're still incurring all of those costs for them to be able to receive that $60 t-shirt, and then they come back next month and now it's a $40 t-shirt, they're gonna wonder what happened.
And that's true. And, I can even expound on some of the things Ms. Parker talked about. Last year, we had looked at re-upping or reordering one of our original products, which was the Body Blow.
Yeah, everybody loved that.
Everybody-
Freaking thing sells out all the time.
Everybody loved it. And at the price point in 2020, the Body Blow we could sell for $25.
Yes.
That's in 2020. The
Yeah.
price point near the end of 2022 for the Body Blow was $35.
Right.
And we decided that we were not gonna reorder
Right.
that. And then we decided we'll use the same color palette for the definition tee.
That's right.
So that's learning from the skin in the game we've got going.
Yeah.
We said people like the red, the black, and the white color palette.
Yes, yes.
So we decided to say, well, if it's not broke, let's not fix it.
Yeah.
Let's roll with it for the new.
Yeah.
So, and they're loving the red, black, and the white on the definition
Yeah,
tee.
the definition tee.
That comes from skin in the game. We pivoted on two different things. Pricing, and then what we put out, product.
Yeah, because we didn't want to put a product up that had been out for an extended period of time and it's coming back now at an even higher price.
Even though that's no fault of our own because of inflation.
We didn't do it.
No.
We did not do it.
That cost has gone up 60% in 2.5 years.
Yeah, we did not do that. But we chose, since a product was going to have to be produced and rolled out at a higher cost, we're going to now give you a new product.
Exactly.
We took it and we flipped it.
Yes, the new-ish.
It's the new, yeah. So we would have loved to have brought that original piece back, but it was going to come back. And having been out X amount of, time, and with X amount of dollar increase, I'm like, nobody's going to want to do that. Because I could have got this 2 years ago we have a lot of reorders on that.
Exactly.
I bought 2 years ago, I bought it was.
Yeah.
So now they think we out here, conning and scheming and trying to get over. It's not us.
Yeah.
So we figured we're going to just totally pivot. We're going to basically take that skin and we're going to put it on something else. We're going to give you some new.
And small business owners do not own how inflation acts.
Nope.
That is a world concept. So when somebody says, man, 3 years ago it was this price. 3 years ago it was cheaper to make too.
Yeah.
That ain't me. That's the manufacturer's going up. The shipping's going up. The hang tag done went up. The thread and the woven label done went up.
Shoot, the cent going up again.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
66 cents.
Yeah.
Now that went all off subject.
So we don't control those, but that's part of understanding from our skin in the game. We've got to figure out how to not price ourselves out of business.
There's an algorithm to it. There's a science that we use, an algorithm that's specific to us, our business model. And where did we get that algorithm from? From having skin in the game.
It's trial and error.
Yeah. I think
That's
a
where
lot
we
of
got
times
it from.
we gave stuff away. We may have paid them.
Yeah, this part can be totally honest with y'all. Sometimes we've lost money on stuff we shipped out.
Yeah,
but
okay,
we've already paid for it, so if it don't go, we ain't getting nothing off of it.
Exactly. I think we lost money on this, but we learned from it. And so we were able to tweak the algorithm.
Yep. And that's called learning.
It's that skin in the game right there. Sometimes that skin be tough.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get elephant skin by the time you're done, cause you know you're gonna get cut in this game too, and it cut sharply. So that's why you gotta develop thick skin.
You sure do.
And so we just want people to understand is that, you know, just cause you're starting out and you're hearing the crickets, and you need to feel like you need to hang on, and you feel like you're getting tired. Oh man, all the episodes. Listen, we've been telling y'all for longest. Free game. Up until a certain point. To be continued.
TBC.
Yeah, TBA, to be announced.
To be announced. To be continued. To be determined.
Yeah, all that.
You know,
stuff.
come soon.
All the T's and the B's and the blah.
Come soon.
Yeah. So, Ms. Parker, as we get ready to ride on up out of here, how can we get people to, as they say, understand or figure out if they want to get this skin in this game? On any game they trying to get to, they got to get the skin in it.
You know, honestly, everyone, you just need to start doing your research first. Just start doing your research first. Then, once you decide what you want to do, if you want to do it, if you want to proceed, because sometimes you can be researching stuff wrong.
Oh man, be looking for the wrong thing.
I am incorrectly researching, and then you're basing your decision or how you're gonna execute something off the wrong research.
Oh, bad.
It's
knowledge.
okay, yeah. It's okay to reach out to people that has that skin in the game. If you're listening to this episode, you know we got some skin in the game. If you're watching this episode, we got some skin in the game. If you've been to the website, we got some skin in the game. You know, like, it's okay to reach out to people.
Exactly.
But some people are so busy trying to think, like, you know, they hoarding and hanging on. Like, ask. You've never done this before. Ask.
Because we never did it, and we didn't have anybody to ask.
We didn't have anybody to ask, nor did we know where to find people to ask.
Or what to.
What to ask.
Or how to.
Or
where to.
Or why.
Exactly.
Why you should ask.
Exactly.
And we hear people say that a lot of times. I wish people would just, like, ask. Like, the hardest thing is to figure out, are you going to ask? Why you need to ask, and then sometimes more importantly, who you gonna ask.
The old adage is closed mouths don't get fed.
That's right. So just really do your research and decide if it's something you wanna, if you wanna even, you know, a route you wanna go down for any type of business, any type of service, any of that. Do your research. Like, it's crazy out here. Do your research.
But they say it rough in these streets.
It sure is. It sure is.
But like I say, these problems we ask for.
That's true. We asked for this. And nobody forced us to do this.
Nobody put no gun in nobody's head and say go start a business 4 years ago and work your way through it.
Yeah.
No, we asked for these.
It's been some really good moments, and there have been some really not so good moments from having I ain't gonna go down there rabbit hole.
It's been ups and downs.
Yeah, there have been extreme ups and extreme downs.
But that's life.
Yeah.
You know,
but we got skin in the game for that now.
Exactly. Now in the beginning we was like, ooh, I don't know if we're gonna make it, but
yeah,
as time goes by, you'll be like, oh shit, I can take this.
Yeah, I weathered that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm good to go.
Yeah, skin in the game. They call it that. It's named that for a reason.
Oh,
your skin
definitely.
you wear is, you know, it's outside, it's visible. It is literally your walking resume.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's the bullet points that make up you.
Yep.
It's the do's, the don'ts, the ellipses, the colons.
The what?
Ellipses.
And what is that?
Dot.
Listen, child,
Three
you got
dots.
to explain for the folks in the back.
3 dots. 3 dots.
Okay, ellipses.
Yes, the ellipses. It's the quotation marks. It's all of that makes up you and what you're doing. It's all of that.
Yeah. And so, in the words of Ms. Parker, your skin in the game is all of that.
That's right.
Catch y'all next time.